Be creative. Best of the accidents. At least some of you are alive to read this thanks to Alexander Fleming. Perhaps some of your teachers live today and some of your parents continue to be with you thanks to Alexander Fleming. As you might perhaps know, millions of lives have been saved by his invention of penicillin and antibiotics. Even if an antibiotic did not have to save your life, definitely it has saved the life of one of your dear or near ones. Alexander Fleming was in a way much different from many other scientists. He thought like an artist and all through his life. He was more interested in experiments that went wrong than those that worked. He followed the methods of artists over those of scientists. In September 1928, Fleming found a fungus killing abandoned bacteria clutches of his laboratory. He was at first fascinated by the colors and patterns they created. This led Fleming to discovering the antibiotic properties of penicillin. As we know today, that discovery changed the world of medicine and healthcare radically. Many other scientists might have earlier seen penicillin growing on their abandoned cultures, but they had dismissed them as mistakes and thrown them away. You know, Fleming was a keen watercolor painter. He was a frequent at Chesler Arts Club than at professional organization of scientists. He was a good painter as well, but he was a painter with a difference also. He made his painting with leaf microbes called bacteria. He used petri dishes of the laboratory. For painting, a gel-like substance called agar was put in those dishes and bacteria were allowed to grow over them. Different strains of bacteria made different colors as they grew. Colors of this bacteria painting were vibrant as well. Actually, he had been collecting bacteria for the artistic qualities. Not only penicillin, Fleming had to his credit other discoveries also that came his way in those artistic pursuits. Once he let a mosquito strip from his nose fall into a dish. His only desire was to see what had happened to it in the medium where bacteria are nurtured. But he found that his mosquitoes killed bacteria. That was another discovery, that of a lysine, an antibiotic produced naturally by the body. What do the stories from this life of Fleming teach us? Possibilities of artistic creations wait for us in every moment of life. They come to us by accident. We must always be prepared to discover them and bring them into life. This month onwards shall we have some creative exercise as well? I mean some story prompts, ideas, questions and thought experiments. Anyhow, you will be able to enjoy those prompts and perhaps may able to write something on those lines. They are designed to stimulate, energize and challenge you. I am not of the feeling that third of these challenges is more important and special. These prompts will inspire you to write something. The writing that they inspire is best one done in detail and made throbbing with some experience from your life. Put your heart, mind and head together, working on these prompts. The first prompt of this series, that is the one for the current month, focus on question what happens next. You are walking down the street and you suddenly suspect that you are in a dream. You are not sure of it. You want to know for certain whether you are dreaming or actually living a situation. What next?